Believing and worshiping. This is what we do now. Worshiping go together. Too many people today are willing to say, and they are very quick to say this. I heard so many times, definitely in many situation, occasion, willing to say, I believe. It's true, yes. But they seldom have time to worship, to be with us, like today, and every Sunday. They do believe, but they don't worship. We know the day of the Lord, our Sunday, is filled with everything else but time for our Lord, 1 hour a week.
Crops, which is celebrated in the fall with Dozinki Day. The Centennial dancers are offering dolls dressed in the Krakowiak costumes because the Krakowiak is the national dance of Poland. Tatry dancers. The dancers are offering a góralski hat and colorful scarf, which are signature costume pieces from the Highlander region of Poland that they are named after. The Polski Maki dancers are bringing up poppies, which represent the flowers found in the field of Poland. The Rogolan dancers are offering pasanki eggs, intricately decorated with dyes. Easter is coming. The Wawel Folk Ensemble is bringing up soil from Wawel Castle. The soil and box were obtained just for the blessing of the dance groups when members of Wawel were in Poland. The Gwiazda Dance School is bringing up the Gwiazda. Represents the star that led the 3 wise men to baby Jesus in Bethlehem. The Zionchek Dance Ensemble is offering a picture of Our Lady of Czestochowa, the Queen and Protector of Poland. The Zakopane dancers are offering a wooden rosary, handmade and blessed in Poland. Next, we are bringing up a scroll of names. The scroll contains the names of the Detroit area Polish-American dance ensembles here today. The dancers signed the scroll as they arrived prior to Mass.
The beginning of the blessing Mass here for the Polish dancers started in 2006. We were having our 100th anniversary, and we kept inviting Polish dance groups here for different activities and special Masses. At one point I was asked, can you invite your dance group again? And I said, at some point we need to do something nice for the dancers. We talked about it a little bit, and we came up with this idea to have a blessing Mass, invite the dancers in just for them. Ever since then, we've been having a phenomenal response. We've been averaging 100 to 150 dancers every year. A very important part of the Mass to us and to the dancers is that they get to bring in items that, for the offertory, that are specific to their group or specific to the Polish heritage. Some of the beginning members of this were some of the big names in the Polish area here, at least on the east side of Detroit. Father Francis Skalski, he was the pastor here at St. Hyacinth for 35 years. Michael Królewski, he was a big Polish activist here in the Detroit area, the Gwiazda group, and also at St. Hyacinth. The Ensemble, he was a big name in the Polish area here as well. And his big thing was every year he would come up with a calendar of Polish events. Every day was something different from Polish history. This is the 23rd year that we've been doing this, and we're hoping to keep going. The dancers love coming here, and we love having the dancers here. One quote that Father Skalski at one time during a Mass, he was talking to the parents, and it sticks with me, and he said, parents, don't hold on to your Polish heritage. And everybody just went, ah. And he said, pass it on. That's the intention here today. We're here to pass on the Polish heritage and also to thank the dancers for all they do in the neighborhood and the neighboring communities with all their recitals and going to fairs and processions and parades and representing the Polish community all over the metropolitan Detroit. We brought three children up through 15 years of Polish dance, and now I have 3 grandchildren dancing with the Zionchek Dance Group. The blessing for the dancers is very important. All year long, they're asked to do stuff, right? They're asked to perform at parades, they're asked to perform at their recitals, they're asked to go to practices. Today, all they have to do is come sit down, and we got snacks and refreshments for them afterwards. All the children, they have a candy bar waiting for them. and we'll have a refreshments afterwards. And one other thing, one of the founders, Michael Królewski, he at the beginning said, every year we have to teach them something about the Polish heritage. So every year we do something different. We have a little program for them to hand out to teach them some aspect of the Polish heritage. This year we're highlighting Kosciuszko and Pulaski. And it's in honor of the 250th anniversary of the United States. They were two of the people that helped America become America.
I would say there's children here that probably are 3 or 4 years old to people that are in their 50s or 60s. So you're looking at probably 4 or 5 generations, because some of these have grandparents that maybe great-grandparents that were born in Poland. Some of the children here, their grandparents were born in Poland, so it's multi-generational presentation today. I think it is very important for the parents and the children and for the community to maintain the Polish traditions. As you see the children walking today, it's very heartwarming. I had 2 children and they were involved in dance for many, many years. And they got so involved with dance that they studied in Rzeszów and became choreographers. The most important thing is that we're passing on our tradition and our heritage to the 2nd and 3rd generation. Many of these children, even their great-grandparents were born in America, but we're still keeping it alive. And as you look at the children, the traditional dress, it's very heartwarming, and I think it's very important for Polonia to realize this. And we have everyone, it looks like we have little children, maybe 3 or 4 years old, to people probably in their 50s and 60s that still dance. And that's the most important thing for them. And also to be here in a church, Święty Jacka, with such a Polish tradition that goes back hundred some years. And I think this is a great thing, and it's wonderful for Polonia.